Walking Leia. Walking Leia and talking travel planners, vacation travel planners specifically. So right next to me, I have probably one of the prettiest travel planners you could ever think of. Happens to be my wife too. So I'm biased. So what does a travel planner do? I'm going to let my wife, Emily, kind of explain it a little bit.
So, a travel planner does a lot. Initially, the travel planner is going to look for your dates, your preferred dates, preferred resort, hotel, destination, and then do the obvious, which is book it, right? But I think travel planners are more than that, because nowadays you can just book everything online yourself, or you can call into a call center and book it. But travel planners do more than that. They book it, but then their expertise is after that. The planning. Oh, okay. The planning that goes into a destination. If you're going on a cruise, what are your check-in dates? What are the things you're going to need? If you're going to Disney World, Disneyland, each destination has very specific steps that need to be completed once you've booked your vacation, and a lot of people may not realize that. Then you figure it out, but then from there you want to maximize your time in the park or on the cruise. So you want to have as many tips as possible, an itinerary, a step-by-step guide. I provide that for all of my clients once they travel, as well as tips and tricks and strategies on how to maximize your time in the park. And then if you're going on a cruise, that's a little bit different, because depending on how many times you've cruised, whether that's Royal Caribbean or Disney, certain windows are going to open up for you so that you're able to book special experiences like the Royal Table or Cinderella's Royal Table at Disney World. So that is where the expertise comes in, because I've traveled so much to Disney World and Disneyland, and I've booked so many cruises. That is where my expertise is going to come in, because through all of my trial and error and experiences, I'm able to create an itinerary and a plan for you that is going to make sense to you and be easy for you to follow, so that you have a really nice vacation. And especially if you have little ones and you're wanting to travel to Disney or take a Disney cruise, you're busy. I work with a lot of busy moms, and they have little ones running around, and it's too much. But if they have a plan or someone that they can quickly message, that makes all the difference in the world. So if you're interested in booking a trip or just seeing what my services are all about, you can go to ifyoucandreamit.travel.com. I'm one of the lead travel planners. I'm also the social media person for our agency, and you can look at you'll be able to see all of my reviews. I have several reviews on there, people that have already traveled, and they go and leave a review.
And what is the cost?
Oh, it costs you $0.
Free?
It's free.
How does that happen? There's no such thing as free. How does it explain how that is?
Whether it's Expedia, SeaWorld, Marriott, Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise, the company has a relationship with our agency, so we earn commission, basically. So if you go to Expedia and you book a hotel on your own, that already includes a travel planner in that booking. Even if it's for a night. I booked 2 hotels for some family that just came in unexpectedly overnight, and I handled everything for them, and I make a little bit of a commission off of that. So the 2 hotels will send me a commission for that. Now, if they wouldn't have booked through me, they would have done the exact same thing, but they wouldn't have had my help and know where to book and who to talk to and all that good stuff. For Disney, yeah, it's completely free. We have a relationship with Disney. We are earmarked gold, so we're authorized and recognized by Disney. And that's not the case with all travel planners, so, and all agencies. And since we highly specialize in Disney, and that's our expertise, then, and we have that ranking, I guess you would say, right? The gold status, meaning that we've booked so many trips, and we have a very good standing with the Disney company. So I would say my specialty is probably working with families, with little ones, multi-generational families.
That's crazy, guys. I'm gonna tell you what. You see them at the beginning of the day, right? Especially when you hear terms like rope drop. What does that mean? Well, that means that you're gonna want to be there like the very second that they open the door, you know, that they're gonna open the place, right? Now, usually it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 7, but you're gonna be there. Rope drop means you're gonna be there right as they drop that rope so that everybody can go in. And you'll see those younger parents with the smaller kids with strollers and whatnot, and they're there, and they're like all bright and bushy-tailed and everything, all looking all pretty. Guys, I'm gonna tell you what, in the middle of July and August, it's hot over there and it's humid. You gotta have, and especially if you've never been there, you gotta have a planner or somebody to tell you, hey, this is how you kind of want to think about it. Maybe going to a restaurant in the middle of the day, making plans. You're not just gonna show up to a restaurant, guys, and say, hey, yeah, table for 5 or 6. It's not gonna happen. There's some restaurants there that are 6 months out. Travel planner can help you. Make sure that you're...
Yeah, we book all of that. We help you. If you're gonna do the lightning lanes, we tell you which lightning lanes to book. There's so much to it. Like there's tier 1 and tier 2. There are 2 rope drops. There's a rope drop if you're a resort guest. There's rope drop if you're not a resort guest. So a lot of times people show up and they don't realize, oh, we missed our 30-minute window. Yeah, and you can do a lot in 30 minutes. You can do an easy 2 or 3 attractions and then go watch a show. And then maybe go have breakfast, take a little break, do a couple more rides, leave, go swimming, come back, and you don't have to drive. You just hop on the bus, the monorail, the boat, or the Skyliner, depending what resort you're staying at and what park you're visiting that day.
Even if you're an experienced Disney person and you've been there, but let's say you haven't been there in 2 years, right? Guys, things change from week to week.
Well, it's different. It's different for Disneyland, the way that things run, versus Disney World. So, and you're right, Disney World, things are changing all the time. Pick up the rope so that it doesn't get so dirty. Like I try to keep the rope up off the ground. Gosh, I mean, we've been to Disney multiple times, and I think we must have gone maybe when we were younger, maybe pull her away from there. Maybe 3 times, and then when I was a teenager, a few more times. Until I got into adulthood, and we didn't go with the travel planner, and we missed out on so much. Now that I know, I'm like, yeah, great. We didn't do anything compared to what my clients do. Maybe 1, 2, or 3 attractions, and that was it. We didn't know.
So it's not so much the cost, you know. I get a lot of people that ask, well, how much is it going to be? That's probably the main question on everybody's mind. How expensive is it? Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's Disney, right? If you think that a family of, let's say 6 or 5, and you want to go for 5 days, 5 nights, you're gonna be looking, yeah, I could pretty much, and I'm not the planner here, but I could pretty much say you're gonna be looking at about $1,000 a day for a family of 5. 5
or 6, yes, but I can tell you right now, for a family of 4, staying 4 nights with the Disney Plus subscriber deal, you can stay with tickets and all, like 3-day tickets, to $2,300.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay.
2,300 at a moderate, 2,700, and then a deluxe, like right at 3,000. And a deluxe resort is going to give you extended evening hours in the park. It gives you more amenities.
So
you're paying a little bit more, but
it's not going to be so much the cost. You know, what you got to look at is the experience.
right.
You don't want to get there and then wait in line for a ride that's 45 minutes, and you're waiting there with 4 small kids that are crying, and I'm hungry, and it's hot, and all this. Let's go. What are we doing? And all kinds of 1,000 questions you get with little kids. And then you see people in the next line next to you just, boom, you know, just passing you up. And you're thinking, well, how do I get that? That's where a travel planner comes in. It's the experience. Not so much the cost. You're going to pay, but it's going to be more the experience, and having a travel planner make it so seamless and nice. And at the end of the day, you're going to think, wow, we didn't even have any kind of struggles or any kind of bad experiences. That's because of the experience of a travel planner.
Yeah. And I mean, there's just so many things that we can chat about, but I think budget is a big one. And a lot of people say, well, we want to go when the kids are out of school. We want to go at Christmas time. We want to go when they're out of school and when it's not hot. Okay, you are going to pay double the price the week of Christmas versus going the last week of August. People are, and I would say, oh, well, that's just too hot. That's just the way it goes, and Disney will sell out. So I get a lot of people that they're like shocked with the Disney Christmas price, but the most expensive week to go to Disney is the week of Christmas. Go another time. Now, with all of these influencers, I'm going to bring that in, all these influencers that are in the parks, they've let all the little tips out about January and February being a great time to go, and it is good pricing, great weather, but the secret is out. You're still going to get your big discounts, you're still going to save a lot of money, but you're going to deal a little bit more with crowds, which I was kind of shocked with when we went in January. A good week to go is first week of March, but of course the kids are not out of school. So like having flexibility in your dates, so important if you're trying to save money. If you're like, nope, Emily, we're not doing that, and we don't care if that is expensive, okay, book it at Christmas, book it as far out as you can, because those resorts are going to sell out. Book it out as far in advance as you can and make payments. So, yeah, that's about it. I mean, we could probably do another 2 or 3 videos. Let us know in the comments if you want us to do another video on lightning lanes, dining reservations, best times of the year to go in terms of budget and weather.
Tell them again your contact information.
Okay, hopefully I'll put this in the description. It's on Facebook. It's going to be Emily with If You Can Dream It Travel. Same thing on Instagram. TikTok, it's Emily Plans Disney. And my email is, right now, my email might be changing soon, but for now it's Emily Magical Travels with an S at gmail.com. Yeah.
I'm going to try to keep this to around 10-15 minutes, guys. If you have any questions, hit us up in the comments. Maybe sometime while we're up here in Little Rock, Arkansas area right now. Maybe sometime here in the next few days we'll do another walk with Leia and maybe go live. You guys can ask questions. Did you put your TikTok on there as well?
Emily Plans Disney. That's TikTok.
Emily Plans Disney. I think we're going to do TikTok next. We've been kind of neglecting TikTok. So,
yep.
Okay, guys. That's it for me. Over and out.
All right.
Leia, say bye.
Thank you for sticking around.